So today seems to be a really good day for me because, well, we've got fantastic weather here, and the car that we're going to be talking about is also quite fantastic, and it is one of my favorite luxury sedans that I have tested over all these years. It is this one. As you can clearly see, this is a 2021 version of the BMW 5 Series.
Let's start with what's new at the front, and the new is the front. It has a bigger grille than before, which is also placed a bit lower and is flanked by sharper looking headlamps. Speaking of headlamps, they have L-shaped DRLs surrounding the quad headlamp setup and also feature BMW's laser light technology, which gives it fantastic visibility at night. Then the bumpers have been updated too, and it has all become a bit more angular and sportier. At the back, the tail lamps are similar to what we saw on the new BMW 3 Series, having a chunky look. All in all, the stance of the 5 Series has also become better, and one of the reasons for that is that the car is now 27mm longer than before. All other dimensions remain the same.
Now that we're inside the 2021 BMW 5 Series, and as you can see, the weather is getting a little bit crazy, let's talk about the interiors. Subtle changes, but noticeable ones. The key word here is screens. Now you have this big 12.3-inch infotainment system. That's the gesture I just activated, we'll get to that. But this is the new, bigger infotainment system. Really nice graphics, crisp animations. It's a fantastic unit to use, and now it also gets wireless Android Auto. It used to get wireless Apple CarPlay before, but Android Auto has been added as well. A very nice touch.
The climate display is slightly tweaked as well, and the center console now gets a gloss black finish. The car also comes with 4-zone climate control, electric seats with memory function, a large sunroof, wireless phone charging, and all the other goodies that you expect from a high-end car.
The other screen over here is the instrument cluster. This is now an all-digital unit. This is similar to what you've got in the BMW 7 Series as well. And it's a little bit of a mixed bag. It does take time getting used to, but once you get used to it, it is a great unit to have. And that alone makes the BMW 5 Series feel up to date with modern technology. And having said that, the other good bits from the older BMW 5 Series is still here, which includes the likes of the gesture controls, which allows you to control the audio and have custom gestures over here as well, which you can do on the BMW 5 Series.
The instrument cluster gets different styles based on the driving mode that has been selected and shows all the information that you would want from it, and maybe too much at times. The infotainment system, on the other hand, now comes with BMW's latest generation operating system and allows you to control all of the functions of the car by gestures, a dial at the center console, and it obviously is a touchscreen unit.
Now that we're done talking about what's new and the features of the BMW 5 Series, let's talk about what they've kept constant, which is the driving experience. The BMW 5 Series gets adaptive suspension, which changes things quite a lot, and you've also got several driving modes. But in the sportiest setting, this is a really fun car to drive.
We tested the 530i variant of the 5 Series, which is the only variant with a petrol engine option. This gets a 2-liter 4-cylinder turbocharged engine that makes 252 horsepower and 350 Newton meters of torque. This engine is not the quickest of the lot, but it still packs heaps of capabilities and has enough grunt to make it enjoyable. It comes with a slick 8-speed transmission, and the entire drivetrain is extremely refined, and the cabin feels very quiet and calming, especially if you are seated at the back, as the 5 Series makes for a great chauffeur-driven sedan. However, if you want to drive it yourself, you will be extremely pleased with the feedback from the steering and the way the chassis and suspension has been set up, which makes for a confidence-inducing drive. On the whole though, the driving experience is not all that different, but it is still a great one. But before we wrap things up, we of course have to talk about the feature that gets people talking.
Now, the one feature that I really want to talk about and not miss it is the fact that you can move the BMW 5 Series through this key. I know it's not nothing new. The 7 Series has had it for ages. Even the pre-facelift 5 Series had this. But it's a party trick. It will impress all your friends and it can be handy if needed. So how it happens is you can connect the key to the car. You can start it remotely, and once you have done that, with the touch of a screen, just like that, you can even move the car ahead as well. You can pretty much take it for a walk if you want to. That's how cool the 5 Series is.
Perfect.
So there you have it. This is the 2021 BMW 5 Series, and in this age of big fat SUVs, this sleek long sedan is really holding its ground really well. And with the changes that it's got better value for money to offer as well. If you haven't noticed, I really enjoy driving this car, and that is the charm about the BMW 5 Series. That has been the way over all these years. It ticks all the boxes that you would want from a business class sedan, but it is also a driver's car at its heart. And with that, the BMW 5 Series still remains to be our pick of the segment.